Hello, welcome to day 4 through 6 for Mirror Motivations. Now, hopefully you have, no, I won't say hopefully, you've done days 1, 2, and 3, who are you, and you've really embraced the process and dug deep into yourself, and you've responded to the 7 different aspects of who you are with that single word or that short phrase. And you dug deeper and you now have a better understanding of why you feel frustrated or why you feel great. And you've dug even deeper behind those words that reflect your feelings and looked at the actions. Well, I feel frustrated because, in short, I'm scared. Or I feel great because I've worked hard and at the gym and I like what I see, or I like the progress that I'm making. And that's a key point. Progress. You know, can you change? Can you get better? Is an easier question. See, people always can change. You can always change, period. You can always change. Now, whether you choose to change or not, that's a different story. But you can change. And what do I mean by change? You can improve. You can get a little bit better and a little bit more better. Don't quite go. And a little bit better and a little bit better. And that's what we're going for. You're going for progress, not for overnight, complete makeover change or what have you. It doesn't happen overnight. It didn't take you overnight to become who you are. That's over years and years of experiences and discussions with yourself, or reflections on what people said about you or what you think about yourself, all that kind of stuff. So it takes time to grow that new skill. And again, I said it before, this is a skill. It's all their skills. Again, in the gym, you work that muscle over and over and over again to get it stronger. You start light, and as your muscle gets a little stronger, you increase the weight. Muscle gets stronger, you increase the weight. Okay, when you plant a seed, and that's what we're planting here. These new thoughts, these new actions, these new behaviors, they're seeds. But when you plant a seed in a garden, you don't just go and just throw the seed out and go, okay, I'm good now. Tomorrow when I come back, it's going to be fully developed into a fruit tree or, strawberries or what have you. It doesn't work that way. You have to put that seed in the soil. You have to water it. It has to get proper care, proper sunlight, proper nurturing. You are the same way. Proper care, proper nurturing. Maybe not the soil and the water, but at least the water. So these are skills that you are developing. Individuals who are the best at what they do, it didn't happen overnight. It happened through practice, through repetition, through focus, through diligence, through love of themselves enough to know, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. And in order for me to do that, I love myself enough to know if I go and do something else, got all these little distractions out here, then it's going to take much longer for me to get what I want, if at all. Alright, so again, changing behaviors, changing you, it's a skill. And it requires diligence, effort, repetition, learning from when it doesn't work out the way we want it to work out. You might call that failure. It depends on how you define failure. Failure could be when you give up and just don't do it anymore. Failure is not when you just fall. That's what a lot of people want to think. Failure is not when you fall. Learn from that, or maybe you don't learn from it. You get up and you keep moving forward until. Okay, so for day 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to look at who must you become. And when you refer to your instructional guide, it will tell you to pull out your who must you become mirror prompt and apply it to your mirror. All right. And just like in day 1 through 4, and just like it's going to be from day 7 on, or rather in this case from day 4 on, you're going to put one mirror prompt on the mirror. You're going to have some exercise, a brief exercise you do in the morning, some thought, some reflection throughout your day. And at night, you are going to pull out your handy dandy daily journal, nightly journal, book, personal journal. I don't know. All right. But you're going to use that, and this rather, you're going to reflect on that day. You're going to reflect on the responses that you put down in the morning and the thoughts that you had during the day. And you will then have an exercise. And again, the expectations for that exercise will vary based on the day. All right. So for the who must you become, I have pulled out my instruction guide because I want you to know that you need to pull out your instruction guide. And here, like in day 1, you want to identify who must you become. All right. So for each of these 7 aspects, you're going to write down on your mirror, who must you become? Now, before I write on the mirror, if you notice, I've taken off my who are you mirror prompt. Now, you can choose to remove it. When I went through mirror motivation some time ago, I left it up there. You know, I put my who must you become mirror prompt in a different location because I kind of wanted to reflect back on it. Personal choice. You can choose to take it down, the previous prompt, or you can choose to leave it up. In my case, I moved it to the side and wrote my final responses there. So for you, or rather for here, you're going to do just what you did before. You're going to identify who must you become mentally. Who do you want to be mentally? Man, I want to be focused. I want to be sharp. I want to be on point with it. Find one word or short phrase that reflects that. Career wise, who must you become? Relationship wise, oh man, I want to be loving. I want to have time for my kids. I want to whoa, 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 whoa. Don't write all of that. You know, for a relationship, you may just say, I want to, the key word is loving. All right, socially, what's that one key word or short phrase? Spiritually, I want to be enlightened. Financially, I want to be secure. You know, and later you're going to dig into what each of those words that you selected mean throughout the day. And I just put 2 here, but you're going to do all 7. Throughout the day, you're going to think about these words. And if you're invested in this process, you're going to think about these words, as I'm sure you already have for day 1, 2, and 3. And you may change those words. Perfectly fine. Again, perfectly fine. None of this is regimented other than doing it and embracing the process. All right. And then at night, you will pull out your daily journal. You will find the who must you become section or page, and then you will respond to that. It's going to ask you to put down information from the first day 1, 2, and 3. So from a relationship perspective, you know, well, I should probably choose one that's negative. So from a financial perspective, for day 1, 2, and 3, you put down concerned, scared, some word like that, as to who are you now. But you want to become secure. So in your guide journal, you're going to say, well, the old me was scared or frightened or whatever word you put there. The new me, and there's an area for that, is to be secure. And then it's going to ask you, why? Why? Understand your why. Discover your why. And it will make life so much more meaningful. So, in this particular case though, why do you want to be financially secure? And you'll write that in your journal. And then you'll be asked, okay, how will this new me, who I want to become, how will it help me feel safer now? Protect me better now? Stop whatever pain I may be having now. You will write that in there. And you will, once again, you will do that, for 2 aspects. For day number 4, and then you will do 2 more aspects for day 5, and I think 3. Yes, and then 3 for day number 6. Straightforward. Day 4 through 6. Love yourself enough. Be patient with yourself enough. Appreciate yourself enough to understand what you want is important, and it's really more important than what others want and especially think of you. All right. Make it a great day. Keep moving forward. Goodbye.